Hello, thought I'd do a quick video here in Cairo, Egypt, actually at the Giza pyramids. Wanted to do a quick video to, one, let my family and friends know that it actually is pretty safe to come here to Egypt. As long as you have common sense, I think anybody can survive. Secondly, I think this is an unofficial pilgrimage a lot of black people should do to know their history, but people in general, just so you should know where everybody came from and the history that you may or may not have been told. Yes, it's safe, but it's kind of like a middle ground, so it's not heaven on earth necessarily. It depends on how you define safe. No, you're not going to get robbed on the street. I've traveled to almost, I think, 20 countries now, and this is the first time I actually thought about doing it, but it's a good idea. Pack a knife. I know a lot of happy-minded travelers that pack knives, but this one's 12 bucks, just in case. We have a hotel, if you will, right here across the street from the pyramids. It was $25 a night to be here, and the entrance was literally 20 feet away from the front door. All these other places you can rent out or even do Airbnb, I saw for $15 a night. Me, I kind of have a universal look, so I can blend in different places, but they still kind of know I'm not from here. I'd say 1 out of every 3 might know I'm not from here. But if you're a traveling white female or male, I'd say maybe stick to the city and do a day trip. My meal has averaged maybe from $2 to $4. And these are for good meals at pretty decent places. If you want street food, that could maybe average from $1.50 to $2. You could do a day trip from the city. It'd be about maybe $2.50 to get the cab. Most of them drive crazy. You should also be aware that there's no street lights here, and it's like a Morse code between horns. The thing about the taxis, or all cars actually, like I said, they have this Morse code amongst each other with honking horns and flashing lights. There's no slowing down. I don't even think it's a pride issue, it's just normal for them. No stoplights. Maybe 0.25 out of every 2 cars that didn't have dent or fender damage on the side. The majority of the seatbelts don't work in the cabs. So these people are driving crazy and there's no way you can protect yourself. But I mean, I guess that's, for me personally, I kind of chalk that up to the travel experience. If you want to do the trip from the city out here, it's maybe about a 30 to 45 minute ride. I'm not exactly the tour guide type. I kind of prefer to do my own thing and not have a set schedule. How much different history is kind of masked and manipulated, so that's why I didn't want to pay somebody that's a certified Egyptologist, which
then that only is some title that only came about after Europeans came here and started stealing artifacts and was it black market?
Was the black market dealing with locals and such. Lasting impressions of the pyramids, I'm so happy I made it. The vendors could be a little bit annoying, but I'm still happy. This was top of my list with Machu Picchu. As far as history and ancient technology, the stuff you'll see you haven't read about in books, straight lines that, you know, baffles our engineers nowadays. The scale of it is definitely incredible. When you see the stones and how they're laid out, and something that it actually doesn't really get talked about a lot is the light isn't great. But if you can see the indentation on this second pyramid, it's almost like there were shingles on top of it at one point. So there was an outer layer on top of all the stones. Everybody seems to talk about the stones, but it was like roof shingles going down.